This episode is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, the #1 seller of games and gaming accessories. And GatheringMagic.com, the #1 resource for Magic the Gathering news and articles.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the first cube draft I'm going to be doing online. I just realized this was going to happen probably a couple hours ago, so not a whole lot of preparation got into this. I have watched some cube drafts to see what the format's like, and I kind of I've been getting the very distinct impression that Storm combo is very, very open online. So we're going to be looking to draft that. I think it's very underdrafted, and there's a whole bunch of cards that go super late. So if we see some good cards early for it, we'll go into it. But I'm not 100% going to force it. But it'd be nice to get a Storm deck just to see how well it works. But I have a feeling it's really broken. I'm gonna sip of my tea here. Okay, so if you're new to Cube, basically Cube is this big set of cards that you kind of make 15 cards packs out of. And let's see what we got here. So, Planeswalkers are typically very good in Cube. So let's see if there's any combo cards. As far as combo cards go, I think you want some amount of hand disruption, so Inquisition would be good. Sensei's Divining Top would be good, although Sensei's Divining Top in most normal decks is not a card I'm typically interested in. If I want to draft an aggressive deck, Ankh of Mishra would be a good choice. But since I don't really see any combo enablers in this pack, I think I'm going to go with the Garruk Relentless, just because you can't really go wrong with Planeswalkers. But we'll see what ends up being open. So let me just take a quick look through what else is in this pack. Yeah, I mean it's a pretty weak cube pack, to be honest. There's nothing here that's amazing that you just want to slam down. So so my other favorite strategy to draft in cube is mono red, Louis style. Now, as far as combo cards go, this is what we want. We want Tendrils of Agony. That's the best win condition for the deck. And like I said, I'm leaning heavily towards drafting it. There's also a Wheel of Fortune in this pack, which is almost certainly going to table. And you do want a lot of draw sevens. So I think I'm gonna pick up the Tendrils, and hopefully the combo wheel keeps going. So yeah, I guess we just hated Garruk Relentless for no reason, but that's fine. Yeah, so what we're looking to table here is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, I've done a little bit of thinking about this in that I have a pretty good idea of what colors I want to be and what cards I'm looking for. So typically you want to be Grixis colors. White offers nothing, and green gives you some things, but it's not really worth stretching your mana for. So this pack, for the combo deck, I'd want Opt. You do want a lot of cheap card draw. Opportunity is just too expensive. The rest of these cards aren't all that exciting. A side note on Eldrazi, I'm pretty sure there is an Eldrazi deck. If you end up with a channel, then Eldrazi just become crazy. A turn to Ulamog is just unbeatable. But here, I think I'm just going to take Opt. We want to try really hard to make this combo deck work. If I was not drafting a combo deck, then probably would take something like Ink Eyes, I guess, or Opportunity. So I'm going to take Opt here. Let's hide this Garruk. Okay, so not a whole lot from which we can take here. I could take Phyrexian Processor, but that's more of a sideboard card. If any decks have a sideboard, if it's a bunch of Stifles and whatnot, then you can bring in Phyrexian Processor to kind of have a backup plan. Other option is to take something like Tooth and Nail and try to go for a blue-green big mana deck, but I don't really think that's the direction I want to go in. Yeah, not much in this pack really for the combo deck. I think I'm gonna take Phyrexian Processor for the sideboard. Okay, now we're talking. So Imperial Seal, really good card for the deck. Lets you get those random one-ups like Mind's Desire, Tendrils, or whatever you need. So that's a good sign. If anyone else is drafting combo, then I don't imagine that they would let that slide. So let's go ahead and grab that. Okay, Brainstorm is very good. Certainly better than the rest of these cards. Could also take a Sphere of the Suns. You do want some amount of artifact like mana acceleration, but Sphere of the Suns is, yeah, it's okay. I'd rather have something like a Grim Monolith or like, I don't think Sol Ring's in the cube, but something that comes into play untapped would be definitely a lot better. So let's go ahead and take the Brainstorm. Okay. Here I think I'm going to take Deep Analysis. Could take Despise, but it's not really that good in this deck. Like, you do want some amount of hand disruption, but the cards you care about are not creatures or planeswalkers. Molten Massacre is just poo. Like, I don't even know why it's in the cube. Yeah, let's go ahead and take that Deep Analysis and go deep, as they say. Okay. Could take Turnabout here. I don't think I want a Miscalculation. Having some counter spells is fine, but like cards like this is I'm not really interested in. Like the counter spells I would want would be like Red Elemental Blast, Force of Will, Pact of Negation, stuff like that. So I'm gonna think I'm gonna take Turnabout. I don't think it's gonna be that great in the deck, but it's certainly better than the rest of these cards. Alright, so here's our pack back, and the card that we would have wanted tabled anyway, which is going to happen a lot. Like, the cards that you want are cards that nobody else wants, which is another reason why I think this deck will be very successful. So let's go ahead and grab that Inquisition. And yeah, we tabled our Wheel of Fortune, so this is looking pretty good so far. Alright, so this pack is not really a whole lot going on here. See if there's any like cards against us that we don't want. I don't think we want to play against Dismantling Blow, just in case we pick up some artifact mana. So let's go ahead and cut that. And could take an Upheaval. I don't think it's that good. I'm just gonna take a Dual Land, just in case there's some sort of green card that we want to play. Fathom Seer, it's not that great, but it's better than the rest of these cards. And I guess we can take a Plague Sliver in case we want to sideboard into Men. Even if I sideboard into Men, probably not going to sideboard into Molten Tail or Rastakor. Okay, so we got pretty much every card out of that pack that we wanted. Still looking for some fast mana. I think we probably have enough like cheap cantrips, but let's see what this pack has for us. A lot of sweet cards, but nothing like crazy that is going to go into our deck. Let's see here. Academy Rector is a good combo card, but I don't really want to splash for it, and it's only really good if there's a Necro or Yawgmoth's Bargain. Speaking of Necro, that's probably one of the best possible cards to get, and nobody else wants it, so... well, I guess it's not entirely true. Like, a black aggro deck, I'm pretty sure would want that card. But since there's nothing really in this pack, like, we could take a Sora Temptation, but that's not that great. I think I'm just going to take a Scalding Tarn to fix our mana. Because none of the rest of these cards are cards that we want. Okay. So Spell Pierce is good against us. Think I might just take a Muldrifter though. That's kind of on the slow side. I don't really want to pay like 3 mana just to draw 2 cards, but there's nothing else in this pack that I'm really interested in. Probably looking to wheel like a Spell Pierce. Yeah, I'll just take Muldrifter here. Okay. What does Diabolic Servitude do? Okay, well, we don't have creatures, so that card's not going to be very good. uh, so a choice here is between Mind Stone and Skeletal Scrying. Which one of these is more likely to table? Probably the Mind Stone. So I'm going to take the Skeletal Scrying. I need to see some like Dark Rituals or a Seething Song or Grim Monolith would be nice too. Mind's Desire would be pretty sweet too. Alright, well, nothing too exciting here. Could take an All Is Dust for the sideboard. Could also take an Achroma or Thawing Glaciers. Thawing Glaciers is just way too slow. Alright, I guess I'll pick up an All Is Dust for the sideboard. I'm not really seeing any combo cards that I want here. Alright, could take Heartbeat of Spring. There is an infinite mana combo in the cube with Heartbeat of Spring and Palinchron. It does require you to have 7 lands in play, which is a little ambitious. But it's that or a Sign in Blood. And I'm pretty sure we'll end up tabling the Heartbeat anyway. So, yeah, let's take the Sign in Blood. Okay. Well, none of these cards are all that exciting. Can take a Cryptic Command. I don't think that's really what I'm interested in, though. Actually, I might take Goblin Welder. I think that's... I don't think I'll end up playing it, but if we end up with like a Memory Jar, then Goblin Welder will be pretty broken. So let's grab that guy. Okay. I got a bunch of counter spells. Tangle Wire, which is super annoying, and also really good with Goblin Welder. But let's see. I don't think we want blue Elemental Blast. Like, we want red Elemental Blast, really. Because one of the cards we lose to is like blue counter spells, that sort of thing. Okay. I think I'll take Tangle Wire here just because I don't want to play against it. Alright, so as much as I want to take the Pact of Negation just to protect the combo, I need to actually find a combo. So I'm going to take Ponder here. I think that's going to be our best bet. Okay, well here's our pack back. Nothing too exciting. Priest of Verbrass, I mean, doesn't really do anything. Like it just +1 to the storm count, really. Could take Living Death as like a Wrath. There's nothing else here that I'm really interested in, so I'm just going to take Living Death. Okay, well we got the Spell Pierce back. Not really interested in Azumi Grave Robber. Pillage is a card I like drafting in mono red, but we're definitely like committing to combo here. All right, let's go ahead and take Spell Pierce, and I guess we can take Etched Oracle. I don't think it'll make the cut, but if we have any sort of sideboard plan. I feel like I have more cards for my sideboard than I do for my main deck. Sure. I really want to see a Mind's Desire. That would be nice. Oh, we tabled the Heartbeat, so maybe we can do something with that. And we also have Turnabout to go well with it, and we have an Overgrown Tomb, so it's not completely crazy. Sure. All right. Probably going to be Mystical Tutor. I don't think we can afford to pass that up. Pretty sure that Grim Monolith is going to table. If I was mono red, I'd be a pretty good deck because I'd have Keldon champion. Could also draft a second Garruk, but there's no way we're playing Garruk Primal Hunter. Yeah, all right. Let's take Mystical Tutor, and if we get to table either Grim Monolith or Misty Rainforest, I'll be pretty happy. Okay, Demonic Tutor has another good one. All right, looking to table probably Thran Dynamo or Bloodstained Mire. Probably more Bloodstained Mire is what I want a little bit more. Garruk number 3. Okay. Nothing much for the combo deck. Could take a Consuming Vapors just to kind of stay alive. Let's see. Could also take Siege Gang Commander. I think that's less good though. Could also take Dothy Horror and just kind of like play like this crappy beatdown deck post board. Yeah, you know what? I don't really care about their creatures, so I'm gonna take just something for the sideboard, I guess. Take a Dothy Horror. Okay, well there's Memory Jar. Yeah, I can't imagine taking a card over that, so let's go ahead and grab it. Basalt Monolith and Palinchron. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Palinchron is just a little too ambitious. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Basalt Monolith. Like we need some sort of like mana excel. I really would have loved to see Mind's Desire because that's not only is that like one of my favorite cards of all time, that's one of the cards that really makes this deck broken. I'll hide this Greater Gargadon. Okay, Gifts Ungiven is another good one for this deck. Let's see. Don't think I want a Thieving Magpie. Literary Core is also like okay, but it's not really what I'm interested in. I'm just going to take the Gifts Ungiven. Treachery, that is super late. Really? Like, this card's bananas. Like, how am I getting one this late? Like, it's not that great in this deck, because I'm not really interested in killing them with creatures. But that card is just insane. Like, a free control magic. Yeah, I think I'm going to take it. It's probably better than Duress, just because, like, this card can just randomly beat them. Okay, I guess I can take more card draw. Really? Let's. I'm missing some cards to make this deck really work well. So I think I'm gonna take Liliana here. I might have to be some kind of like combo control deck. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see any of the cards that I really wanted, like Dark Ritual, Seething Song, Yawgmoth's Will, Necropotence, that sort of thing. All right. Nostalgic Dreams. I remember playing that in some sort of combo deck. I don't think that's what we want, though. Don't think I want Shapeshifter either. Definitely don't want Jockle Hops or Yockle Hops or however you want to pronounce it. I guess I'll just take an Agony Warp. Yeah, Trade Reminders. I don't think that's going to work out too well in my deck. Oh, we tabled the Palancron, so we might just go for the infinite mana deck. I'm gonna take Reaping Tarpit here. I don't think I really want removal. All right. Well, I think I'll have to find some way of cobbling together a deck out of this. It's looking like it's going to be like a combo control deck. Um, yeah, this looks pretty loose, but we'll see if we can cobble together something. So give me just a few seconds here, and I'll try to build a deck. Hey guys, welcome back. So as you can see, we are not playing Storm Combo deck. I thought about making some sort of like infinite mana Heartbeat of Spring Palancron deck, but then I realized that yeah, there's nothing to do with infinite mana in this. So I just kind of turned into like a dirtily blue-black control deck. I'm splashing for Garruk Relentless. Yeah, there just wasn't enough cards for the combo deck, I guess. I know it's definitely possible to draft. I've heard of other people doing it, so I guess the packs just didn't cooperate, or there was someone else drafting it. So this deck has some neat synergies. You have like Gifts on Giving can go get Deep Analysis and other like value cards. Memory Jar is always great. And we have a couple planeswalkers. We have tutors. Our only green source is the Overgrown Tomb, but I have enough card draw and tutoring that shouldn't be a problem. And a couple cards in the sideboard. I thought about playing like Living Death is not all that great since I have so few creatures. I actually have very few actual win conditions. That's fine though. Like a deck like this can work in cube. I had to make a couple last minute cuts. Like Mystical Tutor, while it's normally pretty good, I don't. I've most of the cards I would want to tutor for are not instants or sorceries. So I'd be looking to like get planeswalkers and stuff like that. But I still have Demonic Tutor. I still have Imperial Seal. So the deck should still be very consistent. And hopefully I don't play against like mono red or like some really aggressive deck. So let's go ahead and give this a try. I don't know what this guy's doing. And I'll go ahead and give this a try, and we'll see you guys in round one.